Jim, thank you for being here today. The question I have for you is, what are some of the key mistakes you see from candidates when they're interviewing for marketing jobs, or what are some key advice that you have for them?
Sure. Thanks, Abdul. Happy to be here. I thought of three things that come to mind. The first two are related to each other, so let me hit those first. It's no secret doing some research on the company is definitely warranted. However, in the marketing space, I think it's doing even more specific research is very helpful. And so that would be perhaps the website, their paid search program, what you can see, maybe their press releases, if you can figure out what their MarTech stack is, understand their competitive landscape and things like that. So understanding that will help you in your interview. But the reason and the taking it to the next step, which is the second item, that master interviewees I've seen done is take those learnings and then propose a plan. Give an assessment and potential improvements or recommendations to this potential employer of what you've seen in their paid ads, in their press releases, in their website messaging, and bring that to them respectfully, of course, because you never know who actually created those things.
Right.
And then if you want to take it a next step further, a 90-day plan, 60, 90, 120, meaning if you were to take that job in the area of whatever you choose, paid search, you might first do a this audit and then a this messaging strategy or ads or whatever it is. Present a plan 30 days, 30 days, 30 days on what you would do to make those improvements. The reason these things are important in my mind is, one, it shows that you're a proactive person who can put together a plan. I think that's really important. And second is actually more subtle and more psychological in a way. It's reciprocation. And we all know this principle. And when you're offering something of value, that puts you in a better light in the person who you're talking to reciprocate, which might be giving you the job, for example. And the third thing that I thought of is not so much marketing specific, but I have found it helps a lot. Close strong, that's obvious. But one way you can do that is to ask the question, are there any other concerns that you have about my qualifications for this position that I could address for you? And that simple question does two things. Obviously, it allows you to address any things that just didn't get covered. And so you can fill in any gaps. And the second thing is it actually really helps you understand from an anxiety standpoint, where you stand, because you will know based on what they say, whether you kind of did a good job, bad job, you're top or bottom, you're just going to know. So those are three things that I see as really differentiators in interviews.
Well, that's great, Jim. I'm definitely taking notes because that last one I'd never even thought of. So good advice. Thank you for that. And I hope you guys all in the audience got something out of this. I'm sure you did. That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in. Marketing experts like Jim coming in, giving us advice. It's always very useful. Just up your game, and I'm Abdul. Take care until next time.